Hello everybody, how are you all doing today? Welcome back to Mama's Kitchen. Today I'm going to share my recipe for plantain and eggs frittata. Guys, this meal is not just delicious, it is also very filling. So any morning that you don't want to deal with light food, if you need something very heavy, this is what you should go for. So today I'm going to be making this meal with some ripe plantain, green pepper, onions, garlic, sausage. Here I'm using beef sausage and fresh tomatoes. For seasoning, I'm going to be using some curry powder, Knorr cubes, eggs, salt to taste, ginger powder, and vegetable oil. I also forgot to tell you about habanero pepper. You'll see that in the video. So if you're ready, let's get into the kitchen and make this happen. So the first thing I do is to fry my plantains. I always ring them up this way because this is the best way. This is the best way to make make your plantain for frittata. And then you don't let it get burnt. Just fry them lightly, and you put them away. Mix your eggs. Put a tiny bit of oil in the pan. You can use vegetable oil or olive oil. Doesn't really matter. Here I'm using vegetable oil. So you pour in your onions and you give it a very, very good toss. Right after the onion, you put your garlic. You know, I don't like frying my garlic first. Though sometimes when you fry the garlic first, it brings out more flavor. But then it burns easily. So most of the times I like to fry the onions first. Then I pour in the garlic. But then I let them fry, to bring out the taste too. So I'm putting in my fresh tomatoes now. You're gonna and I'm turning it. I fry my tomatoes first because I want the tomato to be cooked. Because if I fry the pepper first, then the tomato might not be able to get fried. So I fry my tomatoes first, then I fry my green pepper, mix everything up very well, cover it for 5 minutes and just let it simmer. After 5 minutes, I pour in my sausage. Guys, you can use any sausage of your choice. Here I'm using beef sausage. I'm adding some curry powder and my ginger powder, and of course the habanero pepper. And then you toss it, you turn it very well, and add salt to taste. You have to be careful with salt and seasoning when you're making this meal because sausages always have a lot of salt. So be very, very careful. So I'm adding my Knorr cube, turning it very well, and after this time I'm going to cover it again, turn down my heat, and let it simmer for 5 to 10 minutes. I want it to really, really cook. That's why I'm giving it that time. So I let it simmer and then turn it again, and now the heat is off anyway. So I just let it sit on the stove while I get ready to do other things. Now you get a very clean pot or frying pan, put a little bit of oil, not too much, just a little bit of oil, and then you pour in your sauteed vegetable and sausage in, and you mix it very, very well. After mixing this, guys, what you do is you pour it into your greased pan and start to lay your fried plantain on top of it, just like I'm doing. Make sure your plantain gets into the egg mixture, because you don't want it to just stay on top of the pot. Make sure the plantain touches the egg. That way the plantain will cook into the egg and will not fall off. You give it like 10 to 15 minutes of cooking under a very low heat, guys. Make sure your heat is low, very low. You don't want it burnt. And then it's ready. So you just cut it up and serve it. And trust me, this meal is truly, truly delicious. So guys, this is how you make your plantain and eggs frittata. Very delicious, very filling, and very, very nutritious. Thank you so much for watching me today, guys. I truly appreciate you. I also want to thank all my new subscribers. I wish you all a prosperous new year and God's blessing in all that you do. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day and bon appetit.